Hi, my YouTube family. This is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. I thank you so much for being here today. Today, we're going to have a wonderful time together. Hi, my YouTube family. This is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. I hope you all are doing wonderful. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all my lovely subscribers, non-subscribers, viewers, and the people who liked my video. And also, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to the people who did not like my video. I love you all equally. So today I'm going to do a story. Since it's Christmas time, I'm going to do a Christmas story, and this Christmas tree story is a great gift for Mary, or I'm sort of debating the name. So a Christmas gift for Mary, or the greatest gift of all. Either one, I will put it for title. I'm not sure at the moment. I'm just debating as the things are unfolding in my imagination. I write all the stories from my imagination, whatever I think of at the moment. So this story, there was a lady named Joanna, and she lived in a house, and every day she went to work taking the subway and the bus. So when she would go to work taking the subway and the bus, there's always used to be a homeless lady sitting at the corner of the street. Her name was Mary. So Joanna would go every day to her work, and Mary would come up to her and ask for money or food. So Joanna would always carry an extra croissant or extra donut or a banana or apple, whatever she's eating for that day. She used to do the breakfast on the run, so she would just carry some food, and while she went to her work in a bus and subway, after she finished that, then she would just eat it in her office sitting. So she would used to carry an extra banana or something for Mary, and she always gave her something, and sometimes he gave her money too. So she would see Mary would every day ask, and on that area, all the houses, whoever came out, Mary would always ask for food and money. So Joanna, initially it was just a homeless lady, and later as Joanna started giving regularly, she asked her name, and she said her name is Mary. So she would just give Mary regularly. And around that neighborhood there was a huge trash can. Actually two big trash can, one for just boxes and recycled things, and another one is for just the regular trash. So daily she would see that Mary would walk to the trash can many times during the morning, during the evening, and Joanna also watched her from the window over the weekends. Joanna worked 4 days a week, and she was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So she would see Mary coming up to the trash can, bending halfway through her body, or sometimes jumping inside and coming out with lots of food and leftover things from people. At this, Joanna always thought that Mary really didn't have any visible physical problem. So as she kept giving, and with the Christmas approached, so a couple of nights before Christmas, Mary was coming. So it was few days before Christmas, like 2-3 days before Christmas, Joanna was coming back from her work, and she saw Mary sitting down in the same corner begging, and Mary asked her for some food and things, and Joanna gave whatever she had. Joanna was bringing few things, so she gave her some things. And it was snowing, so Mary was shivering and standing in the corner. So Joanna asked, Mary, don't you have any place you can go, like a homeless center or something? Then Mary said, no, madam, they're already full, and they close by 6 o'clock, and there's always long line, and people couldn't even get in, and I hate to stand in the long line and then being turned away because all the beds are full, so I'll just stand over here. I did this many years, I'm still alive. So Joanna felt bad, and since this was Christmas time, Joanna felt like she needed to do something, not just go to work and come back every day. Do something for the community, for the humanity, for the human being. So she told Mary that since it's snowing and it's going to be a bad day, so Mary can sit or sleep in the back. Joanna had in the back, out back, backyard a shed. So Mary can stay inside the shed, at least she will be warm. Now inside the shed, Joanna had a lot of hays. She used to keep hays because she used to use those hays to put around her garden. And so she used to buy bundles and bundles of hay. So she said, you can put all the hays on the floor in the shade and then sleep on top of the hay, so you will at least stay warm, and it's the shade so you won't get cold. But don't bring anybody, and every time you come in and go, you have to let me know so I can close the gate. And all that, she gave Mary instructions. So Mary went in with Joanna, and Mary went to the set, and Joanna gave Mary some food and some hot liquid to drink. And so Mary went there, and Mary slept, and Mary drank some hot chocolate. And at this, Mary thanked Joanna a lot for being so kind to her. So next day was Friday, and Joanna did not have any work. So as Mary was leaving, she knocked on the back door, and told Joanna, thank you so much for everything, and I am leaving now, and if it gets bad weather, snow, then I will knock at your door and ask your permission, and then I will go sleep in the shade if you let me, but I will never bring anyone here. So at this, Joanna agreed to that, and she gave Mary some leftover food, and Mary went away. Joanna kept thinking all day that Mary didn't have any visual problems. So nighttime again started sleet and snowing. So the Mary came, she knocked at the door. So at this, Joanna opened the door, and then she asked Mary to come in, and then she gave Mary something to sit, and Mary sat down on the floor, and she said, I didn't want to make your nice furniture dirty. My clothes are dirty. So she told Mary that she gave Mary a chair, and then she gave Mary some of her old clothes, and she said Mary could go downstairs in the basement. There is a bathroom, she can use it and take a shower. And Mary did that. Mary went to the basement, took a shower, and she wore Joanna's old clothes, and they just fit her perfectly. There was nothing wrong with that. So at this, Joanna gave Mary her old clothes, and she said, Mary, I think these clothes will be okay for you. Maybe a little loose, but they are better than what you're wearing right now. And you can take a shower in the basement and wear these clothes and come up. And she gave her a towel, clothes, so Mary did so. And she said, thank you so much, ma'am. And then Mary came up, and then Mary sat down, and Joanna told Mary to sit on the chair, but Mary refused. She said, no, I'll be comfortable on the floor, and she sat on the floor. So Joanna gave her a nice rug to sit on, and she sat down and ate some bread and hot chocolate. So at this, Joanna asked, Mary, I'm going to ask you a question, and I don't mean to hurt your feelings or anything. This is just a question. I don't see any physical problem in you. I see you perfectly fine and you're very fit. So why don't you get a job? Why you don't work? Why you roaming around in this cold? Why can't you work? To this, Mary just became very sad. And then she said, I did try hard, trust me, but I couldn't. So Joanna said, what is wrong? I don't see any physical problem. I mean, you have hands, legs, everything okay. Then Mary said, it's not physical, it's mental. So she explained to Joanna that after her husband was there no more, her husband left with another woman. He was having an affair, and then he left Mary. Mary was very devoted wife, and this actually devastating to her. And what happened is she kind of developed serious anxiety and panic disorder and depression. And then she had a job, but she could no longer perform it. And then she just totally depended on the county. And then when the county money ran away and they wouldn't help her much, and she refused to go to any mental institution, so she chose the road. So at this, Joanna was very surprised. So Joanna asked her that, what is it that you really like to do? What makes you feel good? And to this, Mary said that before she worked in the stores, but then she couldn't work it, but it was okay. She liked talking to people and they make her happy, but what she likes the most is singing. So then Joanna said, okay, you can live in the shed. I have nothing there, just few things, painting and few things. They will stay in one side and you can live in the shed. And I will talk to a guy who can fix up the shed little bit, just put a portable toilet and put little bit heating system so you can live in the shed. But I'm going to find you a job and you need to promise me that you're going to try to do it for yourself, not for anybody. So Mary said, I don't know if I can do it. I just get very nervous. And Joanna said, it's okay, we're going to work on that. So then on daily basis, Joanna started talking to Mary and learning everything about her life, and then giving her much more self-esteem, motivation and confidence. Joanna, after talking to Mary for many days, Joanna realized that after Mary's husband left her, Mary was lacking confidence in herself, and Mary was very depressed, so she didn't have any motivation or self-esteem. So slowly Joanna got Mary a lot of clothes and everything, and she took Mary to the county unemployment office, and she told the lady to give Mary some directions, writing resumes and all that, and Mary got help. So after that, Mary began to feel little better, and Joanna used to go to regularly to a store, and so she went to the store and told that lady that Mary can work there 5-6 hours, and since this is just a beginning work, she can just work in the floor on the floor, not on the cash register, because she's a little bit nervous. She needs to build up her self-confidence. 2 days the lady was married. Lady was Joanna's good friend, so she agreed to give it a try, and she gave it a try for Mary. And in 1 month, she found out that Mary did really well, and she was very helpful to people. Initially, she was very nervous, but as she gradually went to work, gained confidence, and every night when Mary came back from work, she went to Joanna's backyard shed, and that's where she lived. And in this, Mary started feeling really good, and after work, she would always come down to Joanna and sit down and talk about the day. And Joanna always counsel her on how she can teach her more things, and she would show her things what she can learn more to become better at her work. And this worked out tremendously beyond Joanna's expectation. So within a year, Mary became the assistant manager to that store. And another year later, Mary was the manager to the store. And Mary had no one to thank but Joanna. But this was not just a thank you. Joanna felt so much better that she helped somebody, and this was the greatest Christmas gift of all. She was a nice person. She always gave Mary something, but what she gave Mary, her self-esteem, her confidence, and a chance to do something in life again, and a chance to leave the street life and have a place. So once Mary became the store manager, in fact, when Mary was assistant manager, Mary many times offered Joanna to give rent, and Joanna refused. But when Mary became the manager, Mary offered Joanna money to sell that property in the back where she had the shed, and at this Joanna agreed. So Mary bought little piece of the land to herself, and then she built a home, a tiny little beautiful home with 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, living room, kitchen, drawing, dining, and upstairs was a beautiful music room where Mary used to practice her music. So 2 days a week Mary had her days off. On those days off, she used to practice her music, go to the church, thank the Lord for giving her everything. Most importantly, thank Joanna for giving her her life back. And this was an awesome thing. If we all can do something for just one homeless person at a time, then maybe homelessness will go away one day. At least if we could restore some confidence, self-esteem, motivation, or if we could just make a place somewhere where they can go get some training, have a shower, have some hot meal, have a place where they can get some phone call or letters, and have an address where they can go apply for a job and give an address. These things could really change their life. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to all of you, and I love all of you. Thank you. Bye bye. Sweet dreams. Hi, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. Thank you. May God bless you all.